Hey everyone, sorry about that. The video length timed out and I had to start a new one. To make the graph, you need to follow the latitude and longitude like we talked about before. So the latitude goes from 60 degrees north to 60 degrees south, and then your secondary unit is salinity, which is what all these numbers are for the Atlantic and the Pacific. So when you set it up, you want to have um, you're going to be using the paper that's provided, and yours is going to look way nicer than mine because I'm going to use my finger here. So at the top here, you want to have 60 degrees north. And let me get back on my pen here. So 60 north. And then down at the bottom of your graph, it will be 60 south. And then essentially in the middle, that's your equator. So that would be 0 degrees north. Okay. And then across your middle, essentially, where your horizontal axis is going to be your salinity. So like here, a good number to start with is going to be about like 30 parts per thousand. And then, you go 31 and 32 and however far you need to go. Hey, once you have your graph set up, then you're going to start plotting your points. You want to do one ocean at a time. So you're going to do the Atlantic first, pick a color, complete all the plots for the Atlantic, and then switch colors to do the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so you would take, your first point is 60 degrees north, and the salinity is 33 parts per thousand for the Atlantic. So I'd go over here, and so let me just change colors so we can see all this. Let's just pick a random color. Okay, so let's say like 33 is here. At 60 degrees north, you'd put your dot, and then the next one you'd go to at 50 degrees is 33.7, and you just keep going, just like you would on any normal graph, and you're going to plot those points, whatever they end up being, and then you connect them all together, whatever it is, and that'll be your plot for the Atlantic. It'll go all the way from the top of the paper to the bottom. And then you'll change color and do the same thing for the Pacific Ocean. Once your graph is completed, then there are some conclusion questions for you to answer based on what you see in the graph. I'm not going to get into part 3 and 4 right now. I think that's enough information for one day, and we'll be focusing on that more tomorrow. Remember, if you don't finish all of part 1 and 2, that is totally fine. You're just going to get as far as you possibly can today. You don't need to do any of this for homework. The only homework that you have tonight is to take a look at the midterm materials, start getting yourself familiar with them, and then when I'm back at school, we will talk about them more in detail, and you will have time tomorrow to work more on this salinity lab. So again, the salinity lab is not for homework. You're just getting as far as you can with it today. If you have questions, ask the sub, ask your friends. You can always shoot me an email. And kind of while I'm resting, I'll be checking my email today to make sure I'm answering any questions that I possibly can. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hey, if you have questions again, please let me know, or please save them for when I get back to class. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later.